Today I show you the third binding method from 4. So we already did the usual 3-hole pamphlet stitch for this journal, so let's put this aside. We did a hidden binding technique for this journal, just needs some danglies. Maybe I can show you a bit of the spine. This is still drying. Okay, I will show you the details later anyway, so I will put this aside to its drying place again. Just start drying it in this direction. Okay, I'm back. This one we will do in the last video, and in this video we will do this journal. This is a bit smaller than A5, but it doesn't matter how big or small it is. As you can see, I put on some elastics as a closure, and we want to put in our signature. So this is the journal, just showing you really fast. Okay, stay here, thanks. These are the 2 signatures, and we want to put them in with another elastic so that you are able to remove the signatures or remove the pages as you want to do it. Okay, so we don't need to punch holes through these signatures, so we can just put them aside for the moment. We need to punch holes through here. You can use your awl, but oh, I just forgot my elastic. I will use the same elastic I used for the other side. This is from Woolworth. Your elastic will not slide through so good, so I would highly recommend to use a punching tool. So you can use, oh, I just have to lay it over here, something like this. So this is a punching pliers. These are the bigger tools. You need smaller ones, but anyway. Or if you have a fancy tool like this, I'm so in love with it. Unpaid advertising as always. Crocodile Big Bite 2. It's just so easy to work with. I love it. But a usual punching tool would be fine as well, or a silent setter, something like this. Okay, anyway, so this is the flaps, this is the closure. I used light green and light blue eyelets. I have them over here, small eyelets. And I already put on some marks. I don't know if you can see them, because me is hot, good English. Oh yes, it's a bit hot in here. I put on some marks already because I want my signatures to be a bit smaller. So if you have this kind of elastic to remove your signatures, you my gosh, sorry, your pages cannot be the same height as the journal, because then the elastic would rip into here, it would bite into here, to say so. So I created my pages a bit smaller than the heights of the journal. So the next thing will be, yes, this is the right settings. I will just punch 2 holes here and 2 holes here, so right on the edges, leaving a bit of space, of course, so we don't want to punch them right on the edge, but a bit into. So, oh, I have to do the bigger hole for the eyelets, or the smaller holes. Oh, I have to think. I will start with the smaller holes, but I think I need some bigger ones for the eyelets. I'm not sure right now. No, the smaller ones are fine. In the last video I told you something about the settings. Ignore me, it was wrong. I do this sometimes, but not so often, so sometimes I have just to try out. But anyway, we just punch some holes. If they are too small, we can widen them. So, first one. Let's see. Where are you? Somewhere over here. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, I think it's fine. Second one. Yes, it looks good. And another 2 holes. One here, one here. Okay. Oh, something got stuck, I think. Anyway, this can go into the trash. Ah, here it is. Just into the trash. Okay. Now we have our 4 holes. Now we need some eyelets. My gosh, some eyelets. So I use the light green for here and the light blue for here. So I will switch this because I like it to be a bit more varied, to say so. So I need 2 blue eyelets. Here the color doesn't matter. You can use any color you want. You can use any tool you have or you want. So now let's see. Yes, these are the right settings. And we will set our eyelets so that the holes will stay in place better and they cannot rip or anything. Let's just see. 3 and 3. Yes, these are the right settings for this machine here. Okay. Because sometimes I do it the wrong way and then the eyelet is not set so good. But this went fine. Okay. Right holes, right hole width, right eyelets, right settings, everything is fine. Right color, yes. Okay. Okay, eyelets are set. I will repeat the step for the other side, but I will speed this process up because you are not able to see so much. But I think you get the idea, so we will see again in a moment. Okay, that's it. Eyelets are set. Now we need our elastic. So we need 2 times the amount, 2 times the length of the journal, because we want to put in 2 strings on the inside, and a bit more because we have to pull it from here to here and from here to here, which is only 1 centimeter or so. But we need a bit more string because we want to tie not a bow but a knot. Now I have to think. Sorry if this tutorial is a bit chaotic. I did not do it so often, but sometimes I just have to think. I think I will start on the end string over here, going right the whole way up to the top. So this is necessary, this I know. Then you go back into here. So you will not put your like I did here, so your elastic onto here, because then it would be on the outside and it could get stuck. So this is for the closure, so this will not be this flippy thing when you closed it, but we want to put in our signatures and we want them to stay where they are. And if you have more holes, if you have only 1 hole, so 2 holes, so 1 pair of holes, you can just put your string on the inside in this row and that's it. With 2 holes you go over here, and with 3 holes I think I would do the 1 hole and then 2 hole things. I don't know how to do it with 3 holes. I never did it before. Okay, yes, it's fine. Ah, yes, now I know. Maybe there are better tutorials, but I think you can work your way through anyway. We go on in with the other string, upsala, on the last hole, into the last hole. So this is what we want to achieve. Oops, a string over here, a string over here, and that's it. So, okay, the only thing is I want to have my knot, so this thing over here, so I will do this again. But anyway, it will work out. I just have to figure out how. Okay, maybe this way, so that my end string is here. I think this is the right way. Yes, I think so. So, okay, you start with the second hole, your end string is here, you go out and then right back into. Same thing for the top, or if you started for the top, of course, same thing for the bottom. But I think you know this. Yes, that's it. A bit chaotic, but really, really easy. So, oh, this is really way too much. I have just to get rid of my pullover. It's too hot for me. Stay a second. Okay, I'm back. So now the last thing you have to do is just tie a knot and tighten this a bit. So you don't want to have it to be this tight so that your string maybe can rip someday, but you don't want to have it this loose. Just a good amount of tightness, to say so. I will sit down, so I just like to tie my knot on the bottom, so like I did, sorry, my chair, like I did here. So let's see, and I tie a loose knot before I tie it really tight. Something like this. This is too loose, so I can redo this. I want to have a bit more. Oh, we have a knot in our string, in our elastic. We don't want to. So again, I tighten this a bit so that, because it's it will move a bit backwards. So something like this. Oh yes, I think this is good. Maybe a bit more tightened. But I think this will work out. But if not, I have enough elastic left I can use. Just have to find out what you want. You can use, you don't have to use elastic. You can use, do I have something at hand? I don't think so. Oh yes. For example, a bit of string. So this is just some wool or some, let's see. This is my collection of waxed cord. You can use embroidery floss, or for example, something like this. Come on. This is some lace. So this is not elastic, but this would work out too. Okay, but anyway, snip this off. Don't need these ends. And I like to pull and push and push and pull until my knot is somewhere here. Somewhere right to the bottom or near the bottom. So this is our outside. So these elastics are not in your way. This is the inside. And now you just slide in your signatures. You can arrange the pages a bit. So these are some full pages. This is a bit narrower. These are some short pages. When I bind them in, I usually arrange them something like this. But it's not necessary, because you can arrange them, rearrange them when your signature is bound into, because it's just slid into. It just slides into. So you need your middle, and then you just slide your signature in like this. This is what I told you before. If my signature would be taller, this elastic or my band, my ribbon, my anything would rip into here. So I like to create my pages a bit narrower, not narrower, a bit shorter. Am I in frame? Yes, a bit shorter. And I have these signatures like this. You can rearrange them, and the good thing about this is you can slide out your pages, remove them, move them to other places in the same journal, for example, and you could put in other things. So for example, let's say this is something I want to keep. This is just a piece of paper I did some stamping or stenciling on, and you can slide it into wherever you want. Let's say we want it to be here. So then I would fold it, that it stays better. Maybe it's a greeting card or anything would go, and you just slide it in and you have an additional page, the size you want. So this is the cool thing about these kind of journals. The only thing you have to have in mind is that they are a bit more moving than when you bounce them in really well. This is why I personally usually don't use these kind of journals, because I like the bound-in style for myself the most, but it's a really, really positive thing that your signatures can be removed and redone the way you want them to. So for example, these two, if I would have bound them in, they would stay in place like this, but I want to rearrange them a bit. So let's just double check. What did we do with the other? Here the pink one was more on the top, so we will put this more onto the bottom, just because I like the look of it. So that's it. That's it for this journal. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in the other journals, and I will show you all the details of all the journals in the next videos. So one video is left, one video to put in, to tie in or bind in signatures, and then I will show you the details, the detailed flip throughs of the 4 journals. Okay, now I will stop. Thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel for more junk journal videos, crazy tutorials, chaotic tutorials, and some bullet journal videos as well. Oh, and this journal is a hardcover journal, and it has a soft cover flap. I don't know if I told you at the beginning. So thanks for watching. Bye. Have a great day.